Hello everybody, my name is Herson Herman and today I'm going to share my experience through this module, and I'm going to talk about the first question that says, what have you experienced that was new, in this case for me, during this module? And I can say that the first thing that surprised me was the way in which the meetings were developed. So I consider that it was completely new for me because I was like accustomed to have, like, let's say, a class or something like that. I never thought that it was going to be in this way where we were sharing our ideas with my partners, and we were providing information, providing ideas, providing examples, providing points of view and everything, right? So the second thing was how we can apply critical thinking to our lesson plans. So it was new for me because I have heard about critical thinking, but not in this way, not in the way that we have been learning through this course. I mean, I know what critical thinking is, but I didn't know what in the past that I could apply this through my lesson plans. And also cascading. So it was new for me, and it was applied to all the meetings, and it was wonderful because, as I said, we could share our ideas and also our perspectives. That was very special, and it was all the things that were new for me, and they were incredible. I could learn a lot from them, so they were amazing. The second question says, what have you learned? I have learned how to apply critical thinking in my lesson plans, and I know now I have like a guide in order to create my lesson plan. It is not just to fill time, but also it has a direction now. I mean, and it is not just to learn the topic and that's all. No, it is about to develop in my students critical thinking, and also that they can apply all the techniques through active listening, active reading. Now my teaching has a new, let's say, purpose. Yeah, I have learned that. I have learned also to develop this activity cascading that is so important, to share ideas with my college and to learn about. Okay, and now I'm going to answer the question number 3 that says, what do you plan to do with the new perspectives? Talking about material, teacher, and classmate that I have gained through this module. Okay, as I was saying, I plan to apply all this information and all this knowledge, I will say accurately, in my lesson plans. Obviously, I mean, talking about critical thinking, about the new techniques, and also to take into account my classmates' experience and perspective, because I consider that it has been very important as well. The experience that my classmates, in this case my college, have given to me, because I consider that experience is very important. Also, the experience of teacher, and also the material, the techniques, the active listening, active reading, and all the activities that we have developed through this module are going to be very important. And I think that all these material, ideas, knowledge, experiences, and everything that I have learned through this module is going to help me to develop my own teaching style, and also to be clear at the time that I am planning. You know, what I want from my students, what I want they learn, and how they learn, because it is not the same to learn in a mechanical way than learning through thinking deeper. I mean, about why does it happen, and what is the purpose of this, etc. So I consider that this is going to help me to plan my classes in that way. And number 4 says, how will this module impact your teaching practice? Okay, as I was saying, I consider that this module is going to help me to give let's say a form to create my own teaching style, and also to be clear about knowing what I want from my students and how they can learn, or how they can learn in the best way. So I consider that this module has impact my teaching practice in many ways. I will say that the first one is going to be at the time that I'm going to be planning my lesson plans, and also when I'm going to be teaching, right, at the time that I'm at the classroom with my students, in order to take into account perspectives, take into account their experiences, take into account everything that is around the class and in the class with my students. So I consider that now I see teaching like something deeper and something that has to be taken like going through or going deeper, not just to learn a certain topic, but also to develop certain skills in my students. So I consider that this is going to help me, and this is going to be the impact that this module is going to have in my teaching practice. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I consider that this module has changed a lot of things that were not so clear, but now I consider that my teaching practice is going to have like a clear direction, and I'm going to be very sure that about what I want from my students. So thank you very much for watching this video.